Good afternoon, people. Good afternoon. How are we all doing today, guys? How are we all doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully, everybody is doing well. Hopefully, everybody's having a good day so far. Let's ping everybody that we're live right now, of course, with the live reaction, with the final episode reaction. Come hang out. There we go. Just pinging everybody that we're live right now. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Hopefully everybody's doing well. We're starting very early today. I know we're starting pretty early today. But of course, the episode is dropping in about half an hour. It's my day off. I'm glad that it's dropping today. I was a bit worried it was going to be dropping tomorrow, which would have meant that we would have been live a lot later in the day. But we are here. We are here nonetheless. We are back once again. Let's do some Uncharted while we're here. Yeah, I thought I'd do some Dawn Crow while, we're waiting for the episode to drop. It will be dropping in about half an hour, 45 minutes time, give or take. So I thought, you know what, may as well get things started off. Let's do some general gaming while we're here. Let's send this team out. But no, I thought we'd do some general shenanigans in Dawn Crow for a little bit before the episode drops in about half an hour's time. And we can watch it together, of course. We can watch the final episode together. Again, remember that the opacity is going to be quite low, obviously to avoid spoilers and stuff like that. But not spoilers, copyright. Spoilers, of course, will happen. Copyright. That's the more important thing for me to worry about. We're going to have to worry about the copyright a little bit. But we'll manage it. We'll try and manage it the best we can. I'll chuck some Danmachi Memoria Freese in the background. We'll chuck down the opacity a little bit of the episode and we'll watch it together. But no, of course, I'm super excited. Final episode, of course, right? We may also potentially get some news after the episode airs. Maybe not today, but tomorrow for sure. I think there's a good chance we could see some news coming out as well, potentially of course, some new project or something. I mean, we're kind of expecting something to get announced potentially, right? But we'll see. What's happening today, Gail? We're here to watch the final episode, baby. We're here to watch the final episode. But hello, Max, Niti, Nuke, Bronze, welcome, welcome. But if I see or Charles PowerPoint, I will KMS. I think we'll see a little bit of it. I think we'll see a little bit of it. In terms of expectations, I'm going in with just hopes that the story side is done well. I've had the time to read obviously the epilogue and of course the remaining sections of the story, so I'm kind of going in with knowledge of what to expect. Actually, I can just do this. There we go. I'm playing Dokkan on the side. That's why I was just doing one of the hard contents in Dokkan right now. But yeah, the story is the one thing I don't expect them to do well. The thing is, I will say this. I mean, like I said in the last episode, right? While they did hit the points, the main issue was it was just cliff notes, basically, right? Of everything that happened, basically, it was cliff notes of what exactly happened outside of course, them cutting the entire Loki Familia section, basically, of discussing Otaro being nearly level 8. The bigger issue, outside of that, to be honest, they did everything else fine. Realistically speaking, they did everything else fine. I'm more worried about this episode than anything else because there's still quite a few things to do, which, of course, in 30 minutes is going to be a bit rough, but yeah. They're going to fit in the OP and ED. Well, the thing is, on key episodes, they haven't done the OP and ED. They didn't do the opening and ending in episode 4. They didn't do it in one more episode in between then and now. And they didn't do the opening in 12, right? I don't think they did the opening in 12, if I recall correctly. I'm pretty sure they didn't. Somebody might have to go back and check, but I can't remember them doing... I can't remember if they did or... No, they did. They did in episode 12. There was one more episode they didn't do the opening and ending. So if there's any other episode that they wouldn't do, if I hear in Kyono's story, yeah, it's game over. Let's see. I'm just hoping for an OST copium. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. That is an I don't know from my end. Ellen and anime only gonna go on war on Freya's character? Kind of, yeah. Kinda. Ooh. Okay, sorry, I'm just doing the Dokkan thing at the side and I didn't realize there's gonna be one more fight. I'm not gonna lie. How are we looking on this? You know what? Fuck it, let's do this. I'm doing Dokkan on the side, so I was like, I'm trying to fight off Murzumasu and battle hardened foes. That's what I'm trying to do on the side while we're here. But this is a good thing I'm doing anyways, because I kind of need to do Uncharted to get the 3000 Selas because of what's coming up in Dawn Crow. Of course, I didn't do a video yet because I'm still waiting for Weird to do the compilation, so it's a little bit easier for me to make the update video. What time will it be released? In about half an hour, Lunala. Is that Lunala? Yeah, okay, good. It's the Pokemon Lunala. I can just call you, go from that. I was like, wait, am I reading it right? Is it Lunala or Lunaya or something? But yeah, it's in about 30 minutes or 28 minutes to be precise. What event am I doing? Battle Hardened Foes. I'm doing the superheroes state, or the Super Dragon Ball Super Edition Part 1. That fight. So no, what was I saying? I haven't done a video yet because I'm kind of waiting for Weird to do the compilation of the data mine. But we know that thanks to other people doing the data mine and stuff, because I'm very lazy, I didn't do it. I'm very, very lazy. I was playing other games, to be honest. I was doing Star Rail, Genshin, and Digimon in the morning. I was gonna say that Otarl is coming. Yes, Otarl is coming. We know that Otarl is indeed coming to the game, and so to be quite honest, frankly speaking, I think we do need the Salas because I'll probably dump everything in there so that I can maybe test them out, test the units out and stuff while we're here. And also I can do my final tier list I want to do for Don Crow as well. And then I am done with the game. Only thing I'm going to do is read the stories happily from here on out, which I'm very excited about, which is anyways kind of what I was doing. I'm not logged into the game in ages, but yes. But yes, I can finally wrap up my last couple of videos. I really also hope that they drop the survey results because I am quite curious to see if they're planning to do anything we asked them to do. Anything. Even if it's an iota, I'm quite curious to see. Duality of a man, fest unit and good, not fest unit and mid. Well, the thing is there are units that are good that are not fest as well, but I don't know why they just, yeah, I mean, they need to release, forget anything else, forget fest units, time limited. They just need to release more general units, to be honest. That's what I would like. That's what I personally would like a lot for them to do. Oh, come on. Dude's not supering, but anyways, we'll just use Vegito then to get some big chunky counters going. Alright, in the meantime, we're doing well in Uncharted as always. I'm very disappointed that they didn't update Uncharted at all, to be quite honest. I'm very disappointed that they didn't update Uncharted. Can I play this game in PC? Yes, you can. If you go to the website, it should be, if you just search up Danmachi Don Crow on Google, the first thing that you can do is click on the website link, Danmachi Battle Chronicle, and it will take you to the website where you can download the thing as well. I am obviously next week as well, by the way. Remember, next week on Thursday, 13th of March, we're going to be getting Danmachi Full of Water and Light as well on PC and Switch. So keep that in mind as well, that we will be there to play that game as well. I will be there. I will be there indeed. I'm very disappointed in the game as a whole, not gonna lie. I mean, yeah, I kind of had hopes. I am also quite disappointed, but you know, it is what it is. As I say, it is what it is. It is what it is. Can't win them all, sadly. Can't win them all. I don't want to chuck these guys. That's crazy. Any green teams have I made? Why do I have like 50 fire teams? I have like 50 fire teams. 1 second. Let me just make a random green team here. Yeah, let's make it here. Who do we put in? Hegni. Let's see. Hegni, Ryu, and Eyes. Let's put these three. Fuck it. Let's go all out. All out attack, baby. All out offense. Will it work? Probably not, but yes. HSR is the only game I'd wail on. Yeah. HSR and Genshin would be for me, personally. That would be my two. Why can't I not use Seer? Oh, I must have already used Seer. Never mind then. Let's just chuck this guy. Fuck it. May as well. Let's just use these. I don't really give a shit about the scene cards. May as well. You pulling on SSA3 Daima? I already did. I already pulled him. I got him. I wanted to go for Glorio and Daima Goku more so, as well as GT Goku, because I didn't have him. I ended up pulling Daima Vegeta, which was nice. I had to buy Glorio using coins, which I was okay with, to be honest. But yeah. But yes, episode in 20 minutes still. We still got some time. I think we'll be done with Uncharted by then, hopefully. But yeah, yeah, we know Otarl is coming into the game, so I definitely want to obviously take a look at him. He's going to be an electric DPS unit for those of you guys who play Danmachi Battle Chronicle and you were wondering what he is. He is an electric DPS. I will show the episode, but it will be very faint. It's gonna be less. So there's gonna be less opacity just to avoid copyright. So it will be on screen, but audio won't be there, and it'll be very faint. So you'll be able to see what's happening and be able to at least start the episode on your end while I'm talking, while I'm watching the episode as well. So you can still do that. Daima Vegeta's a fish. I've seen mixed things on him. I've seen in some cases he's really good, some cases he's really poor. So I think it's just dependent on the situation you're putting him in, kind of thing, to be honest. I mean, I wasn't expecting him to be anywhere near the level of the 10th tier LRs or anything of that sort, but yeah. Purple, right? So yellow. Where do we have our yellow team? Do we have a yellow team? Yes, we do, but it's probably my best yellow team. So we'll just change this team out and just chuck in some yellow units here. Yeah, basically how most of the reaction channels will do it. That's kind of how we're gonna approach it as well, just to avoid any copyright issues and stuff like that. We'll chuck in Alfred as well. Why not? Why not? Yellow. There we go. Let's just chuck some others on. We'll do this, and we'll do this, I think. Yeah, that should work, I think. Let me just change out this, because I know we're gonna end up using some really good scene cards here by mistake. So let's just do this. But yeah, no, I'm still very excited for the final episode nonetheless, you know, even though I know, you know, everything's said and done. I'm kind of glad. So, you know, based on my comments from yesterday, right, in terms of my preview reaction, I think a lot of people are kind of similar to me in that sense of like, where everybody's just like, you know what, let's enjoy it. And somebody even said that since season 2 I've had no hopes in terms of the content matching in terms of the anime. So I was like, you know what, fair enough. He's not wrong there, to be honest. He's not been too wrong there, because that has been the case. Season 2 was a disaster, man. Season 2 was an absolute train wreck, at the very beginning especially. My god, bro would be good if he had guard. You need SJ4 to save him. True as well, that is true. SJ4 helps him out. I hope they don't stick with that thing for future units though, to be honest, because they can't just keep relying on SJ4 Goku to basically be there for every unit in the world, you know. All right, let's do this. What do we have here? Let's do that. Final medicine. Just chuck on some random gears for now. I know that doesn't give it any effect because it's not got a secondary weapon, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There we go. This should be fine. But yeah, let's see. Otral sprites looks just like the anime. That is something I think I respect them on doing, to be honest, is making it look like the anime, which is nice. Again, I'm not saying that their artwork is any good or anything. Again, one of the weakest things to me in Dancro has always been their artwork. I mean, you guys have seen it when we've compared Danmimo and Dancro's artwork, right? It's just such a significant difference in the quality and just generally the approach, right? Yeah, I think it is a noticeable difference, of course. It is a very, very noticeable difference. But yeah, I think it would have been nice if Dancro did a little bit of a better job in terms of that. I mean, imagine if we had the, you know, how Danmimo used to do the aura and the, you know, the effects around the character, and that plus, of course, the authorial artwork we have. I think that would have been fantastic, you know. I really miss Danmimo for that, man. There's just some great art in Danmimo that I wish, you know, Dancro had. Because at least we would have said there would have been one good thing about Dancro in that sense. That would have been really good in that sense. That would have been really, really fucking good. But, you know, we only get so much, you know, in that sense. We only get so much. Alright, let's see. Water. Okay, water. No art, no music. Yeah, I still love how they sold us on the fact that, oh, we'll have this, what's it called? I still remember them saying that we were gonna have the who was it? The what is it called? We had the Elden Ring, one of the Elden Ring composers working on this game. My foot, we had an Elden Ring composer working on this game, man. I genuinely believe that was just a straight up scam. That I refuse to believe that was true at all. I refuse to believe it, bro. I still remember that was in one of the adverts or like promotional materials. That was just the biggest lie I'd ever seen in my life, because that definitely did not happen. No voice lines is a pain. Yeah, that too as well, man. It's such a shame, because it's just like, come on. I know they're saving money, but like, come on. Episode 15 is out 15 minutes from now, Australia. 18 minutes more, so we're waiting for the episode to drop so that we can check it out. I started the stream early just so that I could kind of prepare and everything as well. So, but yes, we will be live in about 15 minutes. I say prepare. It'll take like 5 minutes for me to set up the episode on stream, but we will be there. It'll take me about 5 minutes, but we will be there. We will be there. But yeah. Also, character interaction is the same for everyone. It's not exactly the same. It's similar-ish. It tends to be the same for the most part. Purple, 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 purple. Who do we put on purple? I think I can just take that solo lit team that I had. He can rock it. He's high enough level now. Even though I've kind of stopped working on his skill levels and everything, he's high enough level. And we've got... I didn't get the third dupe for him, unfortunately. But I think I've got him at level 70 at least, right? 60, close enough. Close enough, close enough, close enough. He'll be able to manage himself. He's got Freya to go with him as well. I got faith in him. I got faith in my boy. To be honest, I really thought that with Lit coming out, I thought there would be a good turnover in the game and they would make the right decisions with the game, but nope. This was the only free unit they released, and that was about it. Nothing after that. I was expecting them to do something where they do it in like new events or something like that. We'd get new free units, or Uncharted or something might get free units or something like that, basically. Because obviously with Raids getting it, maybe Uncharted would get it, but nope. It's free. You're getting only one thing. Lit already getting power crept, lol. I mean, it was to be expected. It would have taken people 6 months to max him out, so it was gonna happen inevitably. I mean, we'll have to see Otarl, of course, how he is, but I would be very shocked if he doesn't power creep Lit already. I mean, again, Lid's a great free option, and, you know, getting him A5 and everything will be a lot easier than getting potentially even a copy of Otarl. Let's not get it twisted. But, yeah. Assists as free units? Well, assists as free units is also fine, because Danmachi used to do both adventures and assists, and to be honest, the assists were better options because the free units in Danmachi were much weaker than the summonable units. They were far, far weaker, but at least the assists were usable, you know, in that sense. But yeah. Yeah, but to do the raids, you need premium units or get carried hard. Yes and no. You can get away with doing very hard, and very hard is pretty easy, to be honest. Let's not get it twisted, right? You can easily do very hard and have no issues. Yes, you'll have to spend Selas to get to the maximum points, and you'd have to do a lot of raids to do very hard. But the thing is, with very hard, you only need to spend about, I think we calculated it like only 2,000 or so Selas across the 6 raids that you'd have to do to get Lid. You'd only need to spend 2,000 or so odd Selas to get him. And it's like, well, you're getting an A5 really exceptional unit for only 2,000 Selas. And it's like, well, it's not really the worst deal on the planet in that sense. You know what I mean? I think that's fine. Honestly, I really do think it's fine. Let's just chuck this all on there. Beautiful. I think this works. Yeah, let's go. Expecting a full-in collaboration? I don't know. I think they might give us a scene card at most. That's what they've usually done. Vistoria got a scene card. So I think it'll be a scene card at most, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I'd hope they do something because it would make sense, but I don't know what they can do, to be honest. I mean, if it was like, if it was Danmachi, I'd expect like a prequel story or something like that, or a setup story or something in Danmachi, but this is not Danmachi, so I doubt it. This is not Danmachi, so I refuse to expect the same as what I would in Danmachi. I refuse. Man, I'm so excited for Fulham though. I am really fucking excited for Fulham. I'm just hoping the price is right in the sense of it's what we were expecting from according to the JP store. Let me just check if they've changed anything. Is it is it wrong to pick up dungeon is what I've written. It's fine. That works. That works. If I can see the Japanese title, I can try and search it up again on Amazon because we'll have the Switch version. We will have the Switch version to see what the price is. The limited edition I see already is like stupidly expensive, but that's the I say stupidly expensive. It's like $60. Yeah, it's 4,645 yen, which is hella cheap if I'm not mistaken. Still, it's 24 pounds. Yeah. Do you think after US they would try for a new gacha? Absolutely. I don't see a reason why not. The thing is, you have to remember that these gachas make them money at the end of the day, especially if they can get it right. It's not difficult for a gacha to get money, to be honest. But the question is can they do it right? That's where the problem lies. Is if they can do it right. It's not hard for them to do it right, in my personal opinion. It's not hard for any company to do it right. It's about how they do it right. You know what I mean? Because, you know, JP Studios cannot compete against the Chinese gacha games. You can't compete on a scale of like 3D models and all of that jazz. You cannot compete with Genshin, Wuwa, HSR, whatever, you name it, right? Your best bet, in my personal opinion, is to make it in a very simplistic way. Make it a simple game, turn-based RPG. Go for a 2D or 2.5D approach, in my personal opinion, and focus on that. Again, I think Danmimo had the right idea, and I just think Danmimo, one, it got exhausted, and two, it failed to innovate over time. I think that's where Danmimo struggled the most, is the failure to innovate and failure to just generally age. You have to remember, Danmimo lasted a grand total of effectively 7 years. Technically 6 content-wise, but 7 years in terms of its totality, not to mention, of course, what they've done subsequently as well, being able to fund the offline version. Clearly, the popularity was there for a Danmimo-style game. But but it also shows that, you know, if you look at other games as well in the market, right, in the industry, you don't have to go all guns blazing, make a full-blown, exciting, like full 3D, you know, major scale game to do well. You know, you look at your Fire Emblem gacha game, you look at your Pokemon Masters, you look at Heaven Burns Red, and so on and so forth. These are games that aren't major in any way, shape, or form in terms of the style. As in, when I say style, as in like what's it called? In terms of the gameplay and the modeling and all that, the graphic side of things. But they're very straightforward and are able to still do a good job, you know? It's all they need to do is just make a simple game, fun to play, good content, and you'll have people flocking towards it. That's all they need to do. Episode releases in 10 minutes. We will be watching in 10 minutes. We will be watching the episode in 10 minutes. Yeah, I planned this out pretty well. We're on floor 10 already with Uncharted, which is good. It's taking me more time to go find the fucking teams, to be honest. Where's my yellow team? Where's my goddamn yellow team? There it is. I just need to change these out. 1 second. Yeah, chuck you in. Change you to Lily. I have them saved, but I have them already like listed out, so why do that, you know? When I can just do this, basically. Make it straightforward. Pumpkin Knight. It'll work with her actually, so it works out pretty well. Yeah, we'll be fine. Some units cannot be used. Oh yeah, this one. That's okay. That is fine. We'll just use this. Give me some more crit damage. But yeah, I'm looking at this. Heaven Burns Red, 5 million still. JJK Phantom Parade, of course, JJK is a much bigger game, but that's an example of a game where simple game, very simple game, $3 million. I don't think Danmachi can ever do $3 million, to be honest. I think they need to keep that expectations low. But I'm pretty sure Danmachi gacha game can do a solid, if done right. If done right, good artwork, good content, all of that jazz. Make it a simple, casual game. You can easily see it making about $750,000 to $1 million, depending on the month. I think combined, global and JP combined. And that's more than enough for a lot of games, to be honest. A lot of games can survive easily with that amount of money. I'm just saying that also is minimum. If the anime was good, they'd do it. I don't even think they need the anime to be good, because the content itself is good enough. Danmimo survived technically without the anime. Remember when Danmimo first came out? There was only one season, and the season came out like 3 years before that. Sword Art Oratoria had just released, so you're writing off Sword Art Oratoria for that. Realistically, Danmachi doesn't need the anime necessarily, in all honesty. But yes. Not at the moment, no. Maybe in the future as a sequel. I know Omori has spoken about potentially doing a sequel of some sorts, or making like a continuation of like what happens after the end happens, which is, we're still ways away from it yet, but yeah. Can you use non-matching elements in Uncharted, as in like the wrong elements? Yeah, you can. The fights would be a little bit harder, but I've done it before. I have done it before. It would be a little harder. Not too hard though. It just depends on the stage. Like if you're doing one of the dragon stages, it can be a little bit annoying and frustrating, but it wouldn't be like stupidly difficult, to be honest, either. I'm just chucking random scene cards on at this point, to be honest. It is what it is. Gets the job done. What am I missing? Oh, this. Okay, never mind. We'll just check on the robe then. There we go. Alright, we're 6 minutes away from the episode. We'll need to get ready for it in a second. We'll need to make sure to get ready for it. Yeah, they're tweeting about it as well already. I got so confused because on Twitter they kept promoting it as tomorrow, 6th March. It's coming out on 6th March. So I was like, okay, 6th March, I'll be ready. And then motherfuckers say like, nope, it's today. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, it's today. Fair enough. I genuinely thought it was tomorrow. Alright, let's see. Next Danmachi MC will do it in 6 months. Hey, let's not give him more ideas, alright? Fucking record holder beats the next One-Eyed Black Dragon in 6 months. Alright, there we go. I mean, Finn... Also, what happened to them buffing characters, by the way? I mean, I guess they did buff up the Golden Time characters, but what happened? We went... No, it'll be, is it wrong to try to pick up a boy in a dungeon next? Just like How I Met Your Mother had How I Met Your Father. The other way around. Is it wrong to try to pick up a boy in a dungeon? That's the next series. Coming soon. Coming soon. They gave up, yeah, clearly. It didn't take them long to give up, to be honest. What do we have here? Yeah, we'll check Philbison. Who else do we have? Man, fucking hell. Water assists are a premium at this point, man. What is going on here? What is going on? Sure, we'll check Aizen, I guess. Fuck it, I'm not giving them any weapons or anything. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. We'll see if we can win. If I need to give them anything, I'll give it to them. Alright, let's see. We'll have to wait. We might have to wait for a little bit because, yeah. Do you think they'd announce a new season for after the final? I'm hoping they don't announce a new season after the final. I wouldn't mind them adapting one of the spin-offs, like a Stray Record or something, or like it's a prequel story, so technically a prequel story, or Sword or Toya. I'm praying they don't announce season 6. If they do season 6, it'll be so funny to me. I'll be very annoyed, but I'll laugh a lot. I will laugh a lot. It'll be genuinely the most funny thing to me. If they if they announce season 6, I will genuinely be like, you know what, fuck it, let's just enjoy the season, man. Fuck comparing it to the light novels, because there's no way. I genuinely be laughing a lot. I hope they don't. I think they'll announce something, but I'm hoping it's not season 6. I think they will announce something though. I will say that. Because it just makes sense. I mean, they've been kind of, especially with, you know, the Ryu stuff and everything, I think a Stray Record makes them, business-wise, for one, because Ryu and all, and number two, also just generally with how they've been sort of mentioning it a lot, and of course gassing it up a lot, a Stray Record makes the most sense, in my opinion, from them to do it, but, yeah. Yeah, Leon mentioned, of course, is a season 6 reference in a way, basically, but I think more so than that as well, just generally, if you think about it, they've done a Stray Record a lot, or they promoted it a lot on Twitter and stuff. It's not wrong for them to also potentially do this. Alright, let's see. I might have to, it might take me a little bit to get stuff set up for the episode, so just bear with me. We're pretty much done with this as well, so that's pretty good in that sense. Do this, there we go. One second. Oh my god, I have to do all of this shenanigans. Give me 1 second. Hey, did I have to do this? Let's see. Where is it? 1 second. There we go. Alright, we will have to... Yep, that's fine. There we go. Alright. Yes. Alright, the episode should be out in a second. My characters are invalid. You might need to change your name. You might need to change the name. Oh, it's showing me the dubs. I was like, wait, what? Browse. Recently added. It technically would be in recently added, no? Not really, no, actually not really. Where the fuck is it? 1 second. Oh, it's showing me season 1. Where is it? Am I blind? Hold on a second. Oh, there it is. I got it. I saw it. Play. Alright, let's see. 1 second. I'm gonna need to set it up, so just give me like 2 seconds here. Is it wrong for Fujino Mori to pick up a bat? Hey, listen. He's 1 for 2 so far, okay? Vistoria has been good. He's 1 for 2 so far. We can't just, we can't insult all of his strategies, to be fair, you know? We can't insult all of his strategies. What do I want to do here? I'm trying to figure out what would be the best way to do it. Would it be this way? Yeah, I think it'll be this way. This way is the best. And what I'll do is I'll just do it like this. Do it like this, I guess. And do it like this. Oh, fuck. What have I clicked? There we go. Oh, piss off. Stop doing this. I hate OBS sometimes. I hate OBS. Will this work? I think this should work. Hopefully this works well. I'm just gonna extend it a little bit, make it a little bit bigger. There we go. And tell me how good the opacity is for you guys. I'm gonna try and make it as low as possible, and then we'll try and reduce it as we go along. I think it'll be in here. No, yeah, no, right? No, that's too less. I can see it's too less. Don't you worry, lads. That's too less as well. That should be fine, I think. I'm gonna mute the... Well, I need to mute my headphones so it doesn't start just blaring out the sound. Let's see. Is that okay? Is it decent? Or too bad? What do you guys think? Y'all let me know. I can change it accordingly if need be. I'm trying to obviously avoid the copyrights as well. Is this fine? Not bad? I'm gonna try and see if I can raise opacity. Okay, let me see. How's this? I've made it 75% basically right now. Yeah, no audio. There's gonna be no audio. I'm not trying to do any audio basically. Livable? Okay, we'll rock with this. If I get copyright claimed, it is what it is. No. You say that, Niti, but I've had copyright strikes even without audio as well. Listen, I refuse to get caught. I refuse to get caught out. I think we're all good. All right, let's start then, shall we? I think we should start. Get ready. We're here for a good time. Let's hope. Praying. So we already know it's 23 minutes long. So clearly it's not a longer episode like we were all hoping for. We kind of expected that considering all things said and done. Let me pull up chat on my phone so I don't have to keep going back to the stream this to keep checking it. I'll have it up on my phone. But let's see. All right, let's watch the episode together. All right. Oh, there's no intro because they're already doing these titles. No opening. Okay. All right, let's go. Come on, please cook. Yes, no opening, thank God. No, it's continuing. There we go. All right. Hey, no Kyono story. We're not doing any of that today. We'll rough him up while you're gone. Let's go. What's the link to this? I'm using High Dive. I'm using the actual like service. You have to use a free trial for it. If you go to High Dive, you can set it up. Basically, you get a 7-day free trial, and yeah, you can use other websites as well that exist. There are plenty of them, many of them. You can use them to watch the episode as well. Oh wow! I'm not gonna lie, this is cool. That is cool. I've never seen a studio do that. At least as far as I recall, a perspective shot. That's not bad, I will say. I'm surprised. It may not have been perfect, but I do wish more studios did that sort of like over the shoulder, like game style perspective. I like that. Where can I watch this? High Dive or other websites? There are plenty of them. 9anime is dead, of course, but there's other websites like Kick-Ass Anime and stuff like that that should exist. I'll give you one name, but there are plenty more. Oh, that one also got it up. Good. You can use that one as well. The one that Nuke said is also a very good one you can use. Okay, thank God. I was about to say, if Kyono Story just started, I would have been pissed. Okay. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I still think this is a situation of just them not being. Right now they are effectively have level 6 and 3 sevens. Yeah. I mean, he is nearly level 8, or basically level 8. Oh, they put it in this episode. Oh. How have they added it in this episode? They've added it in this episode, man. Can't believe it. No worries, mate. No worries, mate. Crunchyroll doesn't have it. No, High Dive is the service that does it. Man, they needed to do more of that, of course. I know we had it in episode 12, but they needed to do more of the crowd building up thing, to be honest, to just kind of hype people up, because it just feels that much more exciting seeing people see it, you know? Look at this boy. Bro, this is so good. I love it. I love that perspective shot. How are they cooking now, man? They should have used that so much more in Danmachi from the very beginning. That would have added so much more quality to Danmachi. I love it. I know I'm gassing it up quite a lot, but that person shot's so good. But yeah, I think the animation's been pretty solid so far, and I like what they're doing with their animation style more so. They spelt it wrong, bro. High dive. He's just standing there. Ooh, damn. Okay, I wonder if they'll explain it here. There it is. Vanadis Taver. Super Saiyan Bell. Let's go. Woo! Hey yo. Oh, this is pretty sick, to be honest. Oh, what was that? Oh shit. Oh no, this is good. Okay, no PPT. Yes, please, no PPT. Oh my god. Hey man, old reliable. Go back to the old reliable, baby. Hey, if it works, man. Come on now. if if nothing works, go back to old reliable, baby. Oh man, this is good. You're punching too far above your weight. Let's go. Come on. Come on, come on. Woo! Van's gassed up. Oh my god, the aura. Oh shit. Oof. They cooked. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Okay. I was more concerned than what I saw. I was a lot more concerned with what I was expecting to see. I know some fans won't be happy, by the way. I will say. Speak of the devil. But there's two things I've already noticed, two or three things they've cut. But again, that's for later on. We'll still be hyped for what we're seeing here. But again, I like what I'm seeing so far in terms of at least the fight itself. They did a good job. No, absolutely not. 5 minutes? Is he gonna give the time? Alan's like, no, fuck this shit, bro. All right, let's see. I'm surprised Alan didn't go straight for Hestia though in this case, because Alan's going after Bell. Yeah, that's what even I thought. They didn't include the 5 minutes part, which is surprising to me because it just makes it seem like they won straight up or Atarl gave up, which isn't true at all technically. You're gonna start praying to Zeus. Shit. Escape. Keep that in mind. Oof. There he is. I think Athena will be in like a separate game or like something like an additional story, kind of like how we got Aphrodite, in my opinion, or a special movie if we get it. Oh, are they gonna include him? Please don't fuck it up. Don't not include him. Oh man, it's getting close. wait, wait, is Ganesh was Ganesha just holding on to him? Come on. Come on, Bell. You can do it. Bell, you can't fuck it up now, boy. Don't fuck it up. Dude, you're the definition of Usain Bolt right now. You gotta make it. Come on, bro. Yes, there we go. It's enabled. Finally. He's gone turbo. Yep, escape skill coming clutch finally. Let's go. How are you gonna stop him? Come on. That's my boy. There it is. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Best bro coming into play. How has she not still realized at this point that charm does not work? All right, it's time. Let's see. You need to be a blonde, Freya. Blonde, have different eye color, basically be like eyes. Well, I am finished. Yeah, I do wish we got Freya's backstory, man. I mean, I'm small still hope that they might do it at the end, but unlikely. I don't want to see how much time we have left because that'll kind of give it away, but yeah. That spelling is pissing me off. It's supposed to be ODR, not ORD. Crush is a little bit of a wrong word, but okay. There we go. Hestia familiar win the war games. Yeah, I don't think we'll have time for it, sadly, no. Yeah, it's just bad translation, sadly. Bye bye, Freya. See you soon, maybe. Oh, quite literally, see you soon. Hmm. Damn. There you go. I mean, yeah, considering they're all high levels, it's like, oh my god, Heath! Look at Heath. The Gulliver brothers crying. Oh my god, that's funny. Okay, that's a good thing that they added. That's quite funny. That is too funny. I love it. I love it. Hey man, JC stuff can cook some comedic moments in Danmachi when they want to. Action can be a bit of a problem for them. Same with story adaptation, but hey. No, it's not a 40-minute episode like we were kind of hoping for. It's as we thought. It's a 23-minute episode. They would have mentioned it way earlier on if it was going to be more than 40. Nice OST this is. I'm not gonna lie. You guys can't hear it, but this is a good OST. I like it. I've always wondered how they were gonna adapt this part. It's gonna be quite funny. There we go. Yeah, W piano for sure. So good OST at the end, luckily. God Ferrari. Anya's gonna slap her as well. Go for it, go for it. One more, one more. Left side this time. They need to hire a new translator. I agree, yeah. The fan translations are way better because I've used other websites to do these, but yeah. And they've been better usually. The other half. There you go. No ending as well. Good. Just wish we had this earlier on. Wish we had this earlier on. Oh my god. Look at all of them. The wristband strikes again. That's my boy. Bell Riz now. I want to see everybody's reaction to Freya staying instead of leaving, considering the state. I would say they did a good job with Hayden, man. I love the Hayden stuff that they've done generally from start to finish. It's been great, honestly. If there's one character I don't think they fucked up on this season, Hayden. 100% Hayden's been done superbly, no doubt. See your first love. Good final episode, man. That was a good final episode. I like the last episode, man. I I don't think anybody can complain too much about that final episode. To be honest, well, there will be. I know one group that will complain because I'll already say it. I'll obviously make a proper cut contents, and I know some people have had complaints that my cut contents doesn't go in detail with every single thing. I'll go into more detail this time around. It'll be a longer video as a result of that, but nonetheless, they did cut quite a lot, to be honest, in terms of the fight itself. Eyes and Aina screaming Belle's name in the crowd didn't happen. Ryu healing using one of her old familiar members' healing mechanics. I don't remember the name of it. Rhea Venedirma or something like that. Can't remember the full name. It's Rhea, I think, is the first part. That wasn't there. But overall, outside of that, I'm not gonna lie, really good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still gonna gas this shit up. This part, with the episode, wait, did I have it pulled back up? Yeah, I have it pulled back up. This part with the view perspective, where was it? Where was it? Was it here? I don't remember where it was. Was it somewhere at the very beginning? I can't remember where it was, but the view perspective and the Belle perspective of the fight, where it was like over their shoulder and stuff. I don't know. I didn't know JC stuff had it in them. Well, based on Railgun, I did, but it was a lot more impressive than I thought it was gonna. I'm very surprised they even had it, to be honest. And of course, the comedic scenes and all that, the comedy moments and everything was really solid at the very beginning. At the end, sorry, at the end, not at the beginning, but at the end. But yeah, no, man, I'm fairly impressed with what they've done this episode. Some moments where it could be better, of course, but this was definitely very solid as an episode. Personally, I really enjoyed it. I think this was a solid like end to go on. 8 or 9 for me personally, outside of the cut contents, of course. But that's again from a light novel reader. I'm always gonna grade it a little bit lower because of that for sure. But yeah, honestly, I'm happy we got 15 episodes for this and not 12. I absolutely agree with that, Lorian. I absolutely agree with that. I do think that it would have been, I mean, in an ideal world, same amount of episodes as maybe season 4 would have been fantastic, would have been perfect even. And starting the season a little bit later as well to give them a little bit more time to prep, I think would have been great. But we can only get what we get, in that sense. So yeah, the Alan scene was also good with Wealth. I was kind of worried that they might cut that part, to be honest, going into this episode. I was a bit worried that that might be one thing they cut. But they decided to cut something else entirely. They really hate eyes, man. I genuinely do think they hate eyes at this point. Hey man, maybe I am. Maybe I have to agree with Ice fans. Maybe Ice fans do have a point. JC stuff may hate Ice, quite honestly speaking. That's great. It's crazy that they ignored her screaming and stuff. Daily Ice is going to be finished. Thank God Elon has removed the ability to not see tweets from people who block me. I can actually see their tweets and see it. Can I want to just see. Let me see. Can I have a cheeky look? Can I have a cheeky look? Daily Eyes Wallenstein. Maybe I might have to be a bit rude. Be a bit rude and see. Okay, no tweets yet. No tweets yet. No tweets yet. I love how Daily Eyes doesn't tweet anything about eyes through the day. Oh man, that's too funny. That's too funny. But yeah, not bad. I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed the episode. They did cut quite a bit from the fights, to be honest. From the fight itself, they cut quite a bit. But I think generally speaking, outside of that, it it was done well. I think they covered everything else realistically. The fight itself and Ochal not giving the 5 minute count. So basically, to kind of talk about it a little bit right here while we're here, Ochal didn't necessarily just give up. He couldn't move for 5 minutes after the beastification and everything and Belle's move. He gave Belle 5 minutes to catch and take away the flower from Freya. 5 minutes only. That's it. That wasn't mentioned here. It felt like Otral just gave him the opportunity to go and save her, basically, which yes, that part did happen, but it was also that he couldn't move for 5 minutes, which is a bit of a problem. Um, season 6 will be school district. They can't skip that. I don't think they should do season 6 in my opinion. Season 6 would be amazing, don't get me wrong. I'm very excited for them to adapt season 6 because it is basically the transition into that final arc, right? But I do think they need to go back and do either. I mean, of course, we talked about this yesterday in yesterday's stream. Sword Art Online is going to be very hard for them to do because business wise, it's bit of a difficult decision to go back to something that didn't do really well, and two goes back in time technically with the story side of things, right? So it's very tricky to do Sword Oratoria, but I think they should do something else for the time being. Go ahead, do a Shreya record, do something else so that at least for one, we get to see the backgrounds of some of these characters, see their growth development, connect with all these side characters that are very important, but also just generally speaking, give time to the light novel to continue forward a little bit and then progress on with the anime maybe. I think they could have made the Argonaut Firebolt a little better. I think generally speaking, I would say the entire episode could use touch-ups everywhere, but considering the standard like I've said, this has been inconsistently good, in the sense of nothing has been downright terrible. Like I've seen worse animations in anime, to be honest, but they've been either consistently just about okay to sometimes really good to sometimes great to sometimes again back to okay and decent. It's been flowing up and down. So seeing this episode, I feel like at least it was for the most part consistently good, which I'm more than happy with. But yeah, we're getting season 6 with no eyes. That'll be really funny, to be honest. That'll be really funny. I enjoyed it as well. I enjoyed it. I hope everybody else did enjoy it as well. That's what I hope as well, is people did enjoy it. Of course, I will be doing my normal reviews and stuff like that throughout the entire for the next couple of days, absolutely. But yeah, no, I absolutely agreed it. I absolutely agree that I enjoyed it. The final episode especially was really good. I have nitpicks, of course, that I'm gonna nitpick. Maybe it's not even nitpicks. I think they should have been added in, but I mean, considering again, maybe would it have been better for it to be a longer episode? Potentially. I think the thing is, when it comes to the core content, they covered about everything as far as I can recall off the top of my head, if I'm remembering correctly. They've covered everything. It's just primarily like the 5 minutes thing and Eyes and Aina screaming in the background, the crowd reactions more so. That could have been put in, and that would have been what, another 5 minutes at most? Maybe not even 5 minutes. It would have been another 3 minutes. So I guess it's tricky to extend it in that sense. Freya's past would have been amazing. I think what they should have done is make it a longer episode, and Freya's past could have been the start of the episode, and then we could have gone back into the fight. But again, then the disconnect would have happened between the fight and this. It's tricky because I don't know where I would have placed Freya's past in this episode in particular. But yeah. Universe and story is good, whatever. No, I agree. The universe and story is amazing, but I'd love for it to be adapted into the anime. It would be nice for everybody to feel the same way we did, kind of thing. Aina's relevant compared to hey, listen. Aina's been there since day one for Bell. Well, day two technically, because Hestia was day one technically. So, but Aina's been there since day two. Okay. Yeah, that could have also worked actually. Putting it in the middle of it would have been also pretty good, I think. Yeah. That would have been probably the best place to do it. I feel like they're gonna give us ovas. It would be nice to get an ova because it's been a while since we've had any ovas for season for anything Danmachi related. So ovas would not be bad. I wouldn't mind a movie as well. Again, something that they can do is Ada's Vesta for sure, right? They can definitely do Ada's Vesta, but yeah. Ice has been there since day one as well. Well, not really. She's been there since day two. Day three, sorry. Day 14. It's been 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks, right? Or a month. No, 2 weeks. No, 1 month. 1 month. Volume 21 news? Wait, is there? Is there? I mean, I was expecting anime news, but volume 21 is okay. A bit of a decision from them if it is confirmed. No, nothing. I've not seen anything for volume 21. Nothing on the anime account. GA Bunko. Let me check GA Bunko's announcements. Yeah, he was there from the start and then he left. Is there an announcement for volume 21? No, nothing yet. Nothing for volume 21 yet. I expect volume 21 to be at the end of this year though. I will say that. I think volume 21 will be at the end of this year. Hades Vesta, God, that would be a lot to adapt. I think it can be a 2-part movie though. I think Hades Vesta could easily be 2-part movie. You could do part 1, part 2, and be done with it. I didn't even realize I didn't have my light on. The lighting's been probably very horrendous today. Sorry about that, guys. I completely forgot about it. Yeah, it was Hestia, then Aina, then Eyes. Eyes was there 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, technically. I definitely need Freya info, maybe in the prelude at the start of season 6. Yeah, I might make a video if they don't do anything. I might make a video soon talking about Freya's past, the Freya past that wasn't explored or something like that. I'll definitely look forward to it. I will definitely do it. It was 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks or a month. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. I think it was 2 weeks. Pretty sure it was 2 weeks as well, but I could be wrong, and it might actually be 1 month. But yeah. So over seasons like 24 hours. No. I think the thing is, I think Sword Oratoria you can finish all the content we have of Sword Oratoria and catch up to where we're at in terms of the main series in 2 seasons. We need Sword Oratoria season 2. Volumes 5 to 8 is 24 episodes. Volumes 10 to 11. Volume 9 will be a tricky one because I think Volume 9 is important in some ways. But that can be an OVA or something. Make that an OVA, Volume 9. Volume 11, 10 to 12. 24 episodes, and you're caught up basically. But yeah, I think it was pretty good as well. I'll definitely be rewatching it soon as well, and I'll probably make my review video tomorrow most likely, or later this evening. I'll make my review video. But let me know what you guys think in this in the comments of this live stream or in the chat right now. I'm curious to see what you guys have to say about the episode as well. I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream there. What did Lily do? Lily the goat, man. Don't disrespect my homie like that. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the stream there for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. We might come back later tonight and do some more shenanigans for some other game. We'll see. But I appreciate all of y'all for tuning into the live stream as always. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, all that sort of good stuff. I'm hoping Eyes actually becomes an interesting character to me in Volume 21. I'm really hoping that they do Sword Oratoria because she'd be an interesting character with that, in all honesty. I agree. I think getting another studio for ESO would also help massively. I think that would be a great way to alleviate the pressure from JC staff if they have any pressure. And it also gives us an opportunity to see Danmachi from another studio's light as well, which might be better, which most likely will be better, to be honest, as well. You know what I mean? But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Have yourselves a lovely rest of your day, afternoon, evening, and we'll be back sooner rather than later. Catch you guys next time. Ciao, everybody. Bye-bye.